Hello, final battle tubers, and welcome back. Let's play Fire Emblem with me, BlueAnkylo. General Eager has been defeated. Lyn and her band draw ever nearer to Castle Kalin. Within the castle walls, Lyn's bitter enemy, Lundrin, awaits. A man who would kill his own kin for a throne. He is the source of all her troubles. He must be stopped. Other than the bandits and the Black Fang and all of the other troubles, but he's the main source, let's say. We're a long way from the plains now, that's for sure. Yeah, we can almost see it from here. Everything always rests on the next battle, every time. Yep. At least we'll take that, Elliewood. Nice work not getting in reinforcements. A little bit of bloodlust here. It's all good. That's the spirit, Lyn. You got it. No problem. So, how many units do we get to take? 13! We just get to take everybody, no matter what. I don't even really want to take Wallace, he's too strong. It's hard enough bringing Wrath and Kent and Sane, who are overpowered, but Wallace is like double them. We've done pretty good keeping the average level, reasonable. I wouldn't mind getting Will and Dorcas level up today if I can pull it off, but other than that, everyone's pretty average. Any items I need to move around quickly? I don't think we got any items on that last battle. No. Everybody looks alright. And, check the map quick, just to see. Might want to move the formation around, maybe. Village to visit. Couple stores if we need them, probably won't worry. Couple houses. Nothing too scary. So, let's see here. I mean, I could send Florina down to deal with this guy, but I probably won't. We've got Lundgren, who's a general. So he'll be pretty tough. We might want to use the hammer, some magic, or some armor breaker on him. That kind of weapon. Probably the hammer would be the best option, or magic. So Dorcas, I might be saving you specifically to kill that guy. Probably if you want it to be really easy, just give the hammer to Wallace. And Wallace will just probably one-shot the boss of this map if you're really having a hard time. But I don't plan on using the hammer Wallace strategy. Yeah, that would do too much damage. Actually, no, he's only an E and axe. He won't. You'd have to grind up some axe skill, so that's not going to work automatically. Anyway, I'm going to move a couple people here on the formation. Sarah goes to the back. Wallace can kind of go to the back, too. Matthew can go to the back as well. I don't think Matthew's going to do much on this fight. The rest of the team should be fine. I don't really care about Wrath that much. He's awesome, but, well, Will's almost caught up in level. Almost. This will be fine. This is a big choke point. Like, we're not going to be able to move through here very quickly anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're not going to be speeding along. Alright, so Mage. The Mage can just barely hit that forest. So optimally we would want to put someone that can counter him in that forest. Probably just get Nils to do it. So if we put, well, let's put Urk there because Lucius will have a type disadvantage. We'll just get in the habit of me speeding through Nils and Sarah's animations just to save time. He's actually almost out of fire charges. We need to buy him some more books pretty soon. And then after that, next turn we'll want Dorcas to be nearby to deal with Axe or Spear Dude. And Archer Dude. We'll just need more people over this way. So So let's just crowd everybody over here as far as they can make it. That was safe, right? Oh, actually, that's fine. If the archer attacks Wrath, Wrath will probably murder him in counter, so that's no big deal. And then the choke point will slow us down a bit here. To make sure I don't put... Well... I could send... Well, no. It's dangerous. I could try to get Florina to kill those sword guys, but I have to be careful. I'd rather have Sarah close. Honestly, you guys can visit the house. Not really. He's barely a soldier. It's not gonna rain. What are you talking about? That's crazy. It's not gonna happen. Right. So Wrath would be fine if it did rain, but it's not gonna rain anyway. There's no such thing as weather. I played Awakening and Fates. They don't have weather. They wouldn't take away a mechanic like that midway through a series, right? Oh, there's a tree down there that we can... Oh, you actually blocked your own archer, you fool. Could have attacked us. Wow, Urk. Overpowered much, my friends. That wasn't too scary. Alright, yeah, those archers. No, it's not gonna rain, Lyn. Fire emblems don't have weather. That'd be crazy. So, keeping in mind... Yeah, can't use Florina yet. Still not safe. Magic will beat this guy pretty soundly, I'm sure. Nice! Magical criticals. And... Do I just want my mages to level up now? Is that really all I care about? That's all I care about. Well, actually, because Urk only has 6 charges left, we'll probably be able to buy him some more down here if I check it out. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let him use it up on the way down. This is the final battle, after all. If Florina was just a little bit faster, she could engage this guy. Alright, so anybody I move over will be in range of bow. Honestly, I wish you luck. If you want to attack Wrath, you go for it. And, yeah, actually, attacking Sane will similarly be your own death, your own demise. Just in case, well, he's not going to be able to attack my Axeman. Anyway, the rest of the team is just going to slowly work their way over this bridge. I wouldn't mind Lyn catching up a little bit more. We'll kind of use Nils to try to boost some people through this choke point a little bit. There's not much else he can do, really. I don't want her to get shot, though. Well, let's put her down this way. Also, seeing as they're predicting rain, we want our Cavaliers to move as far as they can while they've got the chance. I would say a lot of classes get +1 move when they rank up or promote up. Generals, I guess, do not. They're one of the slower classes for sure. What this guy's gonna try to do. Just for interest's sake. Yeah, 25%, it's not even worth it. Now, I was thinking of trying... If I could get into a position where I could get adjacent to that archer, I could probably wipe them all out with Florina. I just need to be careful. Because if she could kill the archer in one turn, she'll be able to counter-kill the swordsman without much problem. Alright, this guy pretty much committed suicide. Wrath, you know, I haven't been using him much, but just trust me when I say he's pretty awesome. Now there's the rain that doesn't exist. It slows down Florina quite a lot as well. And Wrath too, like normally he can move 7. He's down to 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty bad. But my normal Cavalier's down to 2 from 7. That's pretty rough. Well, I guess everyone's down to 2 by the looks of it. Yuck. Yuck! Yeah, we're just moving on to crawl now. Can no one move at normal speeds? Yeah. My idea here is someone has to check that house out, so I might as well send Kent. Eventually. I was kind of expecting Wallace to move 1 tile. At least it looks like Matthew can still do 3. Alright, now let's see if my plan's gonna work here. We can do 11 damage twice. That's enough to kill it. And then if these guys attack her, they'll do 3 damage each, which is almost nothing. So they'll be fine. This will save us a lot of time. Instead of having to fight our way through this with enemies shooting at us, if Florina just flies down and clears the way for us, that'll help a lot, I think. That was a pretty bad level up, though. Nothing to worry about, right? I'm glad to see Florina is not turning out useless, because when we first got her at level 1, I was a little bit concerned that she wasn't gonna, you know, grow at all, get any kills, or ever get powerful, but she's doing okay. Well, that didn't take too long. Maybe just a couple turns of rain. Okay, he can't attack next turn. Well, no, the rain won't stop until our next turn. It won't go away in between turns and then have him be able to move over, I don't expect. This guy's in the mountains, I guess, so we'll go with the one that's assured. Yeah, let's just go for the guaranteed kill. And then she'll get hit 1 more time at most, and she'll counter-kill the other guy. And then that way, all we've got to do is the mage. So we will have to knock this tree down if we want to get down there, but that's not going to be too difficult. It's got a little bit of resistance. I don't mind if he moves ahead and kills the mage for us. You betcha, boys. No, we always need more weapons. Yeah. You gonna give me a discount? Well, we'll have to have a look when we get there. Just cross the river to the shop that has no bridge to get to. Oh, okay, okay. Fine, fine. Lundgren destroyed the bridge. I was gonna say, like, why would you build a shop somewhere that you'd have to destroy a tree to even get to? But fair enough, Lundgren's being all tactical. A lot of small movements here. Sorry for the ping ping pating ping. Probably a good idea to get the healer caught up a little bit. You don't want her lagging behind too far if you need her to actually do something. Alright. Last of the swordsmen kills himself. Yeah, good job, Florina. I'm happy with you. And now the rain is gone. So what have we got left? We've got a relatively powerful knight. Well, defensive, at least. The general, who will be a tough nut to crack. A mage, who's probably not a big deal. Honestly, I betcha Wrath will murder him. Wrath will take a bit of damage, but this guy's totally dead. Or not. Maybe I did my math wrong. It's fine. I didn't calculate it all. He'll be dead next turn anyway. We've got the javelin equipped just in case the mage goes for you. Do I want Florina to tackle this guy now that he's not in a mountain. He's just in the plains. Bad place to stand, honestly. She won't quite do enough damage, unfortunately, to kill him in one turn. So what? He could do 10 damage back to her. She actually would die if he hits her, and then on his turn he hits her again. So that would be a bad idea. We'll just have her join up with the rest of them. The mage won't be able to kill her by any... There's just no way. I refuse to believe it. I think I am going to try to just keep moving Sarah down. Of all the people that are stuck behind, she'd probably be the most useful to catch up. It's probably faster to stick to the side of the map here. Too many forests in the middle. Probably could do this map with half your team and it would save you some time. I don't appreciate your fluxing. That's right, that's what I think about that. Alright, so we gotta visit that town, we gotta kill this guy. Kent could do it. Sane is already over-leveled a bit. Yeah, sure, why not? Then we gotta start working on that tree. This should also be nice in that it'll break his sword, so it'll free up some inventory space. It's kind of a pain always carrying around half-broken weapons, you know. Not like you can sell them or anything for good money. Alright, so yeah, let's start working on the snag. We can actually get him healed here as well, which is a nice bonus. Could have healed Florina instead, but this is fine. I want to check that. Let's break the tree first. Yeah. Now people can at least cross, and we'll maybe send Florina in there. Such a long walk. Well, thanks. An energy ring. Ooh. Well, that sounds useful. One use, eh? I forget exactly how this works, but let's have a look. Probably want to heal up. This guy's not going to make it too far through the forest, so we're pretty safe over here, I think. So let's see, what does this energy ring even do? Okay, it's just a one-time strength or magic up. So it just increases your attack power by 2. That's nice. I don't mind that. In fact, you know, Florina's not a horrible choice for that. Getting her strength up a little bit higher makes her even more useful in the battle. Because she's so mobile, she gets a lot of use out of it. I might as well play for somebody. Getting a little bit slowed down on that side, so we'll have to split the team up a little bit. Okay, lots of Cavaliers popping up now. So first off, let's make sure Florina's healed up. I'll have to make sure I protect Sarah now that I've moved her over this way. She made it to level 3. That's something. Yeah, here we go. Open up with this. Probably have one of the Cavaliers finish him off. Might as well use Kent because he's a little bit lower level. With his new sword. And it will kill him in one hit, so he doesn't have to worry about being damaged. Now that will probably put him at a weapon disadvantage for the next Cavalier as he moves up. But they're level 1, like, I don't know. Florina's not a great match for these guys, is she? Yeah, he could make it... Like, if I attack from either side with Florina, he'll be able to counter, and then next turn he can attack her, and his friend can attack her, kind of thing. I don't like that. Maybe we'll just go with the Javelin for now. Ooh, missed an 80%. Yeah, that'll happen. Let's see, we probably got enough up on this side. I don't think Kent is in any serious danger, even though he's got the wrong weapon equipped. I'm not moving Lucius over here, that'd be a bad idea. Yeah, we could kill the one, but... Actually, wait. No, that would be a great idea. This guy... 1, 2, 3, 4... I don't think... It doesn't look like he's going to be able to walk into this square. Oh, this is a great idea. Yeah, this is actually really smart. I didn't think this was going to work out. I didn't think we'd be able to kill him so easily, and I thought the other guy would be able to pick off Lucius if I did it. But no, magic for the win. Now we're at, like, 0 risk. Yeah, totally good. Totally good, guys. No problem. Alright, well, let's head on down this way then. Yeah, I'm planning on it. It's okay. That's kind of the plan, yeah. I'm sure peace... You know, we're about to beat the game. There's going to be peace for everyone soon enough. Send the rest of the people this direction, I guess. Sort of do a two-way attack toward... A two-pronged attack on the boss. More Cavaliers. They just keep coming. Oh no! More rain? Alright, so how do we want to kill him this time? We could probably just leave Lucius here and just pick them off forever. They can just move to this square after 2 moves. And as long as he can just kill them, you know, like, not much to worry about. Level 6. You know, I've been talking about getting Will a level up. He can do 8 damage once. Yeah, Will is just nowhere near as good as the mages. What, Will can do 8 damage, right? Is that what I said? It's not much, so I need to do 12 to get into the zone. This would be 9 plus 9, so this would work. Yeah, fine. Or a crit. Sorry, Will, you just got no chance. Kent refuses to allow anyone else to get any experience. And then we're just gonna kill this guy. I tried, Will. But, you know, you get it. There's just no way. Everyone's gonna start critical killing all the enemies. There's just no chance for you. That's pretty good. Alright, so I don't remember exactly what these places sell. Sane doesn't even have any space for anything, but let's have a look. Alright, so we've got an upgraded bow. We don't have steel bows yet, so I might want to buy one of these at least for Will. A little bit more damage than the iron. Armor Slayer, we've got one of these. This is the heavy spear. I forgot that this was even in the game. This would be a good weapon for the boss too. I think maybe not. Like knights, it's the armor breaking. I wonder why this one says infantry and those ones say knights. What the difference is exactly. It's very heavy though. Like that's one of the reasons I don't use these very often. Besides the money and the low durability, is that they're very heavy. It's hard to double. And I don't have a ton of money. The lance does just a little bit more damage. Not that it matters. I could buy a steel bow for the nomad, but we'll be okay. Actually, we're wasting the short bow. It's a really powerful weapon, We're kind of wasting it by having him attack with it right now, but it's fine. So I have to check that other shop, and I have to decide if I am going to buy anything from that armory. Well, let's have Florina check it out. Yeah, I thought it would have the magic. So we've got, I think that's a level 2 color magic. Yeah. So we've got the basic fire, cheap one, and then the more powerful, slightly less accurate, it's kind of like steel, like iron and steel. This is kind of iron and steel there for other weapons. Well, hold on. Before I do anything like that... Yeah, he can move... Not quite far enough. Okay. I just didn't want to put her in a really bad position there. And I should buy at least a steel bow for Will if I'm ever going to use them. We don't need any more healing items for Sarah right now. Honestly, I'm pretty sure our magicians can handle... Oh, that's a surprise. Well, good on you, Urk, for not getting murdered. I guess I should have blocked up that new bridge that I built, but, yeah, you got me. Good job, game. It surprised me at the very least. That's gonna slow our approach down again. Short range. Alright, Urk can make it to the shop he needs to get to, at least. So we definitely want to get him a replacement fire. And I'm going to get him a new thunder as well. Generally, using the fire iron weapons is more gold efficient, but sometimes you need that +2 damage or whatever to use the bigger weapons. Alright, you don't need any new weapons, you're fine. I'm definitely going to block off this road now. I could put someone on there, and if they've spawned... If they were going to spawn more enemies next turn, they would be blocked, but it's fine. Right, with the rain, he's not going anywhere. I should probably buy some lightning for Lucius. You know, maybe I should have bought a lightning while I'm here and then just traded it over later. That probably would have been smart, now that I think about it. I don't want to waste a ton of time here just end turning. Although you could use your end turning to get Nils leveled up. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, another guy spawned. That's fine. I should have switched away from the javelin there, actually, but it's fine. Florina is turning out stronger than you'd expect. And I do have a healer nearby, so she's all good. Speed through it a little bit. Hey, weapon ranks, levels up, we're doing good. All this good stuff. Alright, let's get Lucius that possibly level up. His magic damage is getting pretty crazy. I like it. I like it a lot. That's fine. Not amazing, but I'll take it. So now we need this guy to get killed. Alright, so he can attack where Florina is. He's got Iron Lance. Pretty good defense. You definitely want to kill him with magic, so probably next turn we'll kill him. Just gonna block up this road. Let's see, he can do 12 damage. Lorena would take 8, but she'd be fine. Yeah, let's just make sure she's got a better sort of combat weapon equipped. And start moving the mages over, yeah. I do want to buy a spare thunder for Lucius, so Matthew, you can pick it up. Or a spare lightning, it is. I'm going to mix up lightning and thunder all the time. Now, I'm not sure if I should buy anything else while I'm here. I don't think we'll need it. We've got the money, so you could spend some, but I think the hammer will be more than enough. Oh, the steel bow. I forgot about that. Next turn, we're gonna get that. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about this guy. I figured we'd be alright. Might go for the kill this turn. See how I feel. This guy's got the range. He's actually not equipped with the javelin right now. So that means that for the first turn we attack him, we can get no counters. But next turn he will definitely, if no one's in one range, he will definitely switch to the javelin to counter. He's got a ton of defense though, so like, just for interest's sake, the fire is, even that's not going to do a ton of damage, but like if you use someone in melee, it's just going to be weak. Yeah, Sane can barely even damage him. Manicaddy, hammer, that kind of stuff, that's going to be the way. Actually, speaking of that, why don't we go like this? Maybe get Dorcas a level up. No, not quite. Alright, well I think I'll plan for next turn fighting the boss. Buy that steel bow at least. I didn't buy anything else. I've already got one of these, I've got one of these. I could have bought a heavy spear, certainly, but I don't think we need it. So we're going to want a mage. We're going to got mages nearby so that they can get in hits next turn. We want Dorcas to get an attack. Hopefully Nils will be close enough to help out next turn. I'm going to move Florina way over here. I want Sarah close enough to help out if we need to. Move someone else over there. I want to keep everyone 3 tiles away from him so he doesn't switch to his javelin, basically. And Lynn might be a good option as well, so I want her close. I'm going to try to do it without using overpowered Wallace. And that's pretty much everybody ready to go. Alright, let's do this, guys. Time to die, mister. So I think, probably, I just want to see what kind of option, how much damage this hammer would do. Well, that's pretty good damage. 15 straight up. He will, if we hit him though, 52% is terrible. And that's with a weapon type advantage even, like axe to hammer. How about Lynn's Manicaddy? 4 damage times 2. Except that he would one-shot her if he hits her. What about the Lance Reaver? 1 damage. That's not much. You get the custom dialogue, you get to see what she'd say to him in person, but he still have a 38% chance of killing her. That's rough. Alright, well let's try the magic then. Maybe the magic can get us a win. But my worry here is that if we don't kill him in one turn, he's going to switch to the javelin and just instantly kill somebody. I'm just going to put a save state down in just in case I mess it up. Look, man, I don't want to have to use Wallace. We're going to take you out without using any Wallace abilities. Alright, well, 1 out of 2 at 70%, sure. Move all the way over here. We'll use that new Thunder spell. Still gets us 2 attacks if we hit. The fire would have a higher chance to hit, but 6 damage. Yeah, I'd rather get the +2 damage. And you get to see a new spell. Alright, he's almost dead. We're doing good. We've now hit 3 out of 4 at 60 to 70%. That's pretty good luck. We're at least pretty average luck, so we're not getting bad luck. If we could somehow get him to exactly 1 HP, would I do it? Yeah, if I could get him to exactly 1, I would take that 5% chance of a miss. I don't know if that's possible, though. 1 damage. That's 0 damage. Maybe I should have had one of the mages attack from this side, and then Nils could have danced for them. I was really hoping Nils would make it this far, but he's so slow. Shoot. I'm just a little bit short on the damage I wanted to do. This isn't very safe either, to be honest. How am I going to do this safely? 1 damage. Oh, man. I'm actually not convinced that I should have moved Urk and Lucius that far away. I was trying to leave space for other people, but I can't get Nils in there. How are we going to do 10 more damage here? Like, everybody that could survive a hit can do, like, 0 damage. 1 is not going to matter. And then, like, you could attack up close, but if he misses, he'll take up to, well, he'll probably take 22 damage. And then next turn he'd be dead for sure. This would kill him if he hit at 52%. That might be my best chance, unfortunately. This wouldn't kill him in a single shot, so that's even worse. Well, I guess that's what we got. I was really hoping like the Manicotti would do more than, you know, enough damage. You know, the crit isn't negative either. 19% crit is reasonable. It's just, unfortunately, if he doesn't die on the first hit, his counterattack does 24 damage and she's dead. And I can't have that. Even with the Lance Reaver, which gives her better odds, he still has a 38% chance to just kill her. Alright, well, I've kind of got no other options other than taking the chance here. And he missed! Well, it's a good thing I put my save state down, because someone's going to die, I think. There's not a lot I can do about it. Unless they dodge their next attack. I mean, I could have Sarah heal him. Well, yeah, okay, I could do this. I mean, he can probably one-shot the mages, so this is not very likely to help. But, like, I can heal Dorcas a bit, and then move Sarah out of the way, so that she isn't killed. But I don't think that's going to work, and I don't think anyone else can do any more damage to him right now. We've got a couple people with javelins, but they don't do any damage. 1, you know, that's not going to do it. Well, this would do 2 damage at best. Sure, whatever, throw him. You're reasonable! I like how there's custom dialogue for these guys, too. Lovely Lindis over foul Lundgren. Man, that doesn't help. That doesn't help either. Sane. Theoretically, I could throw some more javelins here, but that's not even going to hurt him. Well, let's see what happens. I have a feeling someone's dead, though. Oh, no, maybe. Oh, 22! He would have survived either way! Nice work, Dorcas. I hate leaving it up to RNG like that, though. Like, I think if he'd used his javelin on my mages, they would have been dead. So, well, maybe 50%, depends on the accuracy, but, well, we got it. Didn't have to reload or anything, that's good. Sometimes the game doesn't give you a choice and it just comes down to RNG. Ah, good for you, Dorcas. Maybe you're not a total dork. Alright. Good job, team. I would have liked to see Lynn's dialogue, but it just was not safe to have her fight him. She would too high odds of her just straight up dying. Might have been custom dialogue with Wallace too, actually. You're probably meant to have Wallace kill him with the hammer or something. Or the lance, the heavy spear. Riceman, alright. Right. Maybe we should be a little bit more cautious with our instant messaging. Do not be shocked by a dying man. So, this guy even knew about it. You know, if people in high places knew about it, even Hollywood knew about it, someone should have been able to stop this Lundgren. Yeah. Touching moment. Woo! Oh, and then he dies. Maybe not so woo. Well, he is the one dead now. No. You're such a nice granddaughter. Giving the old man some peace. Exactly. Even he knows he's being poisoned by Lundgren. This is terrible. We've got a healing stave right here. We can't have a sad ending to our game. We must have a happy ending. And can't you hear the music playing, grandfather? It's gonna be alright. Well, there. We saved his life. What a good granddaughter. Well, now that he's not being poisoned all the time, it's like he's a new man. Hey, you lived, Florina! Spoiler alert, guys, the first time I played this game, Florina died on, like, the second map I had her on. So I never got this dialogue the first time. Hooray! Well, I'm glad to hear that. I guess we're not mercenaries anymore. We've got an actual house. House Kalen. Right. Ah, we're gonna have our own archer? Will was pretty bad. He might have been one of the weakest characters on our team, so... I tried to feed him a few kills, but he was still terrible. No, you don't get to join up just because you want. You have to, like, earn your keep. I told you archers are bad, so I don't really want you here. Sorry. Go home. Oh, come on, Lynn. You can probably send Dorcas home, too. And B, yeah. Aw, I'll miss you too, Lynn. Wonder how I ended up on the plains unconscious. That's a good question. I wonder if we'll ever find out what happened to the strategist Blue and how he got stuck in the middle of the plains unconscious. Probably timey-wimey stuff, honestly. I will be the master of tacticians. That's right, nobody even died. I kept you all alive, and you saved your grandfather from a bunch of level 1 enemies, mostly. The little Fire Emblem theme sneaks in again. Alright, we're done! Good job, everybody. We win. It's over. We finished. This is your... It's the end, but, you know... It's not... The game's not over yet. Like, you didn't buy Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance and beat it in 6 hours. There's a lot more to do. Guess I should read some of these. Look at all those battles they were in without dying. Your fear of men has lessened, but only slightly. Will, who's only killed 9 people because he's terrible. Teaching him manners. Dorcas was about as bad as Will, honestly. And he returned to Bern anyway. Good. So he just went home and made money fighting bandits, sure. Well, clerics don't get kills, so that's all you get from her. She's off to Ostia. We'll never see her again. Urk was awesome. Quite happy with him. He's going to Estruria. Crazy. I'm sure we'll never meet him again either. Wrath was too powerful when we got him, so we benched him for most of the game because, really, he was too strong. But honestly, if you're playing through, just bench Will and bring Wrath and you'd miss nothing. So just do that. Matthew, you know, thieves, they're mostly just about the whole looting chests thing. Matthew might have some backstory that we'll find later on, though. Nils and Ninian definitely have some backstory that we'll have to find out later. Lucius might be my MVP there. Pretty awesome. Well, no, Cain and Cent were too powerful. And then Wallace, well... I wish I didn't have to promote him. If I'd played Lynn's on hard mode, I don't think it would have forced us to use the Knight's Crest, and I could have used him as a knight, but it's all good. I'm sure we'll meet again, don't worry, Lynn. Ah, they kept their loss that one time she died. Oh no. I'm sorry, Lynn. The only one who died. Ah well. Can't be perfect. On clear, dry nights, Lynn can be seen high atop a hill near the castle. Perhaps she is remembering the home of her youth, the plains of Sake. She kept her horse. Interestingly enough, she's not a mounted unit. Alright, well that is all for Lynn's story. There are 2 more. It's recommended you do Eliwood's first and then Hector's later. In fact, I'm not even sure if by default Hector's is unlocked. I don't even have Hector hard mode unlocked. Hector hard mode on this game is particularly rough. I'm pretty sure we're going to go with normal for Eliwood's anyway. But I'm going to take a little break in recording for a while in my series here. I'm going to get these videos uploaded and published onto YouTube so you guys can see and get a little bit of feedback how you think the series is going. And I'll try to catch up on some of my other series that are sort of been in pause lately. But yeah, we'll get back to Eliwood's later on, and it should be fun. His will have no tutorial, basically, or very little tutorial. And, you know, I was thinking about the difficulty as we were playing through Lynn's. If you're new to the Fire Emblem series and you thought that that was particularly easy, or maybe you're a veteran and you're just laughing, you know, Ellywoods gets serious. I wouldn't say it's like the hardest campaign in Fire Emblem that I've played, but it is not easy. And if I were to play it on hard mode, it would be, well, not impossible by any stretch. It's just, remember how that last boss went on that last fight, where it basically just came down to RNG. If we had got a lucky hit, we would have been fine. If we kept missing and the enemy targeted the right person, or he got a critical, or, you know, if just the numbers didn't line up properly, someone was going to die. And essentially, because it's permadeath on these games, and you can't always replace characters, like if Flora died, or Florina died, there's no replacement Pegasus Knights for a fairly long time, so, you know, you'd either play the game without her, or you'd most likely just end up reloading the game and trying that mission over again. There's no saves in the middle of a map. So hard mode tends to result in bad RNG, where the enemy's got like a 1 or 2% chance to crit, and eventually that happens, and when that happens, you have to reload the map. And that's pretty frustrating, so I tend to not enjoy hard Fire Emblem very often. So, hopefully that explains why we'll be playing on normal. It'll still have times where we'll die and we'll reset the maps, but it'll be easier to avoid those situations. There won't be quite as many enemies on the maps, maybe slightly lower stats and stuff, and it's just a little bit more balanced. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you guys are looking forward to more Fire Emblem in the future. I don't know how long I'll do this series. Like, I'll do this game, obviously. But if it's well received on the channel and people seem to enjoy it, I'll consider Sacred Stones and maybe Path of Radiance and stuff in the future, because I've certainly played them, and they're good games. Nobody can argue with that as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, see you guys next time, and have a great day.